Eat, drink, smoke. It is your cigar, bourbon, foodie extravaganza. I'm Tony Katz. That right there is America's favorite amateur drinker, Fingers Malloy, smoking the Leaf by Oscar. This is the Corojo 6 by 50 right here, 6 inches long. 50 is the ring gauge. And Fingers Malloy, it's a lovely cigar.
Yeah, it is. Do you think that this would be a good smoke for me when I'm starting my Thanksgiving day and I'm putting the turkey in the smoker and I've got my coffee,
right?
Virgin coffee, no Irish coffee. I would never do that.
Huh?
Do you think that would be a good stick to start the day off with?
Absolutely. I
agree.
No problem. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a touch more spice than maybe you want to do in the morning. But if you're a fan of that, well, then just go right to it.
Sometimes you just have to say it's a holiday. I need a little spice in the morning.
So the turkey in the smoker, really quick. How do you do this? How do you?
I know some people really get into it.
They put butter under the skin, and
no,
they injecting it like it's an episode of, I don't know, whatever it is you injecting, like The Wire, or something.
No, honestly, I just throw the turkey in the smoker. You get so much of the flavor.
You don't season it at all?
I season it.
So that's the question.
Season it, but I don't get into, I know a lot of people really like, they brine their turkey and
all. Oh, yeah, you do. You don't brine. All the difference in the world. All the difference in the world.
Tony, you brine the turkey for like 24. Who has the time for that? 24 hours of brining.
Some people love their family. Yes, Fingers Malloy, I am ready for Thanksgiving. The house will be filled with people. I'm making a brisket. I've got a 12.5 pound brisket. Actually, a 12.5 pound kosher brisket. And so I'm going to be doing that, and that's going to be the main, right? I have decided I'm just in the mood. I want to get either some skirt steak or some top sirloins. And I have a marinade. I have a quasi barbecue Asian marinade that I'm going to put them in for 36 hours. And then I could do 24. And I'm going to grill those up and almost be like, just let them rest, slice them on the bias, right? On a little bit of angle, and be like, here you go. And just like throw it at people, almost as an appetizer kind of thing, maybe on the table. We're not turkey people, so not having a full turkey is fine. But
so maybe that's what this is all about, right? If you're not a turkey person, it's a little bit of an afterthought. Yeah, I love.
Oh, really?
I love the Thanksgiving Day bird. I think this year we're going to, since we're traveling to Michigan, I may take my electric smoker up there and do a smoked turkey. And just because, first of all, I love the smoked turkey. I also love the fact that the smoker is outside, and of course you've got to tend the smoker.
Right. So you can't be bothered with other things.
No. So, you may have the laptop out there with the high-flying Detroit Lions playing their game.
Do they play on Thanksgiving?
Every year. I
didn't know that.
It's in the papers. Smoking a cigar, having a wee bit of bourbon. It's supposed to be in the high 30s.
I originally was going to man up and I was going to fry the turkey, which I've done before. Daddy does good work. I don't know. And if anybody can tell me, I'm listening. Can you do just a turkey breast?
Sure.
Yeah, right. You can.
You can deep fry anything. You can deep fry Oreos.
Well, yeah, that is science. You are accurate about that. But yeah, I was thinking maybe I'll just do the turkey breast.
How big is the breast? How big are we talking?
5 to 7 pounds.
Yeah.
Give everybody a little taste, right? A little taste, a little something, a little
nip.
A little shtickle. According to an expert, here's how most people screw up the turkey on Thanksgiving. And number one, oh my gosh, these people read my diary. Finally, Fingers Malloy, you find a list that is accurate. If this list was
all of my lists are put together for the show for one reason: having a reasonable discussion for the radio.
I'm going to punch you. Not buying enough turkey for guests. I am an overdoer. If you've ever been to any event I throw, I have what we call in the business leftovers.
Listen, I don't understand why you would, when you're making a turkey also, you're thinking about your guests, but also you want at least another 6 to 7 pounds for leftovers, like you said, for the turkey chili,
Right.
for the 2:00 in the morning turkey sandwich.
Correct. Find the full list and everything else at eatdrinksmokeshow.com. You would think that after all these years of people celebrating Thanksgiving and family traditions passed down from one generation to the next, everybody would have their food choices locked. They'd know this is what we do. This is how we make it. This is how, Auntie Meemaw made it or whoever her name is. And yet still, people are always looking for new, creating their own recipes, creating their own memories, creating their own traditions. And the truth is, good on them. This is Food Network Classic Thanksgiving Side Dishes. Is Thanksgiving about the turkey or is Thanksgiving about the sides?
It's all about the sides. Is it not?
Yet you said you love turkey. You want to make an extra 7 pounds for, the next day.
Yeah, the next day. But the 7 pounds of next day turkey also go with the 44 quarts of sides that you have access. Quarts. Yes.
Quarts.
Yes, quarts.
Words lost all meaning. It starts with Brussels sprouts with bacon.
Oh,
Have you ever had a Brussels sprout with bacon? You've never had Brussels sprouts.
who are you talking to?
Are you serious?
Brussels sprouts?
Oh, when done right, crispiest potatoes ever. Now, we are a family that prefers a potato wedge over mashed potatoes.
That's interesting. You go with the wedge, do you?
A wedge or maybe, like the little baby potatoes, baby potatoes in the oven, oil, salt, pepper, garlic.
Oh, for us, it's funeral potatoes.
What the heck's a funeral potato?
You've never had funeral potatoes before?
Nope. I've been busy. What?
It's a potato casserole. You use either the cubed potatoes or frozen potatoes. You put it in a casserole dish with like the French onion soup or whatever, and then it's topped with lots of cheese and then crunched up potato chips. Wonderful.
First of all, that is perfect peasant food. I am all. Don't get me wrong. I'm all in. They have here Millionaire's mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is a very traditional side, low cost, high yield kind of thing. This is a Millionaire mac and cheese where you are creating truffle breadcrumbs out of brioche bread, truffle butter, grated Parmesan, and kosher salt. So they saw me coming. They're like, this is yours. And then the mac and cheese involves a white cheddar, fontina, and a Gouda. And that's why they call it a Millionaire mac and cheese, because hoity-toity bastard mac and cheese didn't fit on a T-shirt.
I was going to say, someone walks in with a casserole, a chafing dish
Sure.
of this. I would think to myself, well, aren't you fancy? Truffle oil.
Oh, truffle breadcrumbs.
Truffle-
Mixing that all together.
Right.
With the brioche.
Brioche?
Oh, forget it. I don't even know why I try. Now, on this list a couple times, what is the green bean casserole? Yay or nay?
No.
Yeah, it's a no. It's a no. You can dress it up any way you want. It doesn't work. It never works. But you have to try it because it's like Lucy in the football. Every year you're like, this will be the year. And then you're like, oh yeah, it doesn't. And then sometimes people dress it up with the almond slivers. I'm like, oh, you tried so hard. No.
Almond slivers. Man, you and I, we really do live in two different worlds. Do they have the truffle oil on the almond slivers?
Oh, that's spectacular. Oyster stuffing. Now, growing up in a Jewish household, I didn't grow up with any of this whatsoever. The finely crumbled cornbread, the parsley, rosemary, the unsalted butter, the celery that is minced, the green onions, the bell pepper, the milk, a pound of shucked oysters minced in a food processor, plus the juice from the oysters, and then the garlic powder, the salt and pepper, the chicken stock, and the large eggs.
What Thanksgiving Day table is this on?
Well, see, I thought that was a Christmas thing. So what is your side of choice? Mashed potato?
It's the funeral potatoes,
Right.
the cranberry sauce, and that's about it. And then that Jello. Do you guys do the Jello salad, the layered Jello salad?
No.
Oh, I know. There's no truffle oil in the Jell-O. I understand.
No, please.
Again, I guess just a blue collar Joe. What are your go-to sides?
Yeah, but we're dumb. We make eggplant parmesan on our table because my wife grew up with that. So that's there. Stuffing is, of course, on the table. We do the potatoes. Honey carrots are on the table, which are splendid. Someone introduced us, speaking of carrots, to a carrot souffle. It's so stupid good. It's so stupid good. And then rock candy.
Well, everyone finishes with rock candy.
Who does? Find everything at eatdrinksmokeshow.com. Happy Thanksgiving. It's Eat Drink Smoke.
Follow Eat Drink Smoke on social media, on Twitter at Go Eat Drink Smoke, on Facebook, facebook.com/Eat Drink Smoke, and Instagram at Eat Drink Smoke Podcast.